Kai Sotto, markado na sa NBA mga kapatrol pagkatapos gumawa ng ingay sa Olympic qualifying tournament. Kung hindi pa sana nagka-injury si Kai, ay maaaring nasa NBA na siya ngayon at nadala niya ang gilas sa Paris Olympics. Pero dahil sa injury, ay konting pasensya pa at siguradong aabot rin ang punto na tatawagan si Kai sa NBA kung magpapatuloy ang kanyang development. Hinihintay na lang ng ating idol ang magandang timing at kung ang timeline ni Kai ang masusunod, ay next year pa siya babalik sa US upang ipagpatuloy ang kanyang NBA dream. Pero somewhere in between, ay naniniwala tayo na this year ay makakuha na si Kai ng isang NBA contract. I'm very confident with that dahil markado na si Kai sa NBA, ang best big man outside of the Paris Olympics basketball tournament. In fact, dapat ay kasali sa Olympics si Kai. Kung hindi pa sana siya tinira ng Georgia, ay ang gilas sana ang makapag-qualify sa Paris Olympics. Without Kai, ay muntik na nating matalo ang Georgia at against Brazil. Again, without Kai, ay tinambakan ng gilas ang Brazil sa first half, kaya lang napagod si Junmar Fajardo. Siguradong panalo ang gilas kung naglaro pa sana si Kai at nasa Paris na sana ngayon si Kai waving the Philippine flag. Kai is a legit 7'3", and he is known as a top-tier big man, and he is the best big man outside of the 2024 Paris Olympic men's basketball. It is because of his insane dominance at the mid-range and outside the arc, with his great shooting ability, able to match up with great current and former NBA players at the court. We know that Kai faced great NBA players at the Olympic qualifying tournament at Riga, Latvia, and he still dominated when he played against the Bertans brothers. Kai showed his newly found strength against the powerhouse team Latvia, and he scored 18 points while being matched up by Davis Bertans at the paint or mid-range area. This truly showed why he is the best big man outside of the Paris Olympics basketball. Kai can do many things other big men can't, like the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook shot and the Dirk Nowitzki fadeaway, which are hard moves and require great skills to do during the game. This is surely enough proof for the NBA teams to give a contract for the 2024-25 NBA season, and scoring higher than 10 points against great former and current NBA big men is surely very impressive for the NBA scouts watching the Olympic qualifying tournament. Kai deserves to be in the NBA with his awesome skill set. He plays with his great court vision to find openings to his teammates at the court. Either he delivers a great pass or do a screen to his fellow teammate to get him open. Kai has surely shocked the NBA scouts by his awesome performance during the Olympic qualifying tournament, Japan B-League 2023-24 season, and at Gilas Tune-Up Games. Kai is insanely skilled. Even the Olympic qualifying tournament commentator said that he is an athletic specimen. This truly shows how athletic Kai is while playing basketball. Well, he is still 22 years old, which means he still has a lot to face and discover in basketball career. Kai definitely had a magnificent Olympic qualifying tournament debut by scoring 18 points. And shout out at Juan Carlo. Ayaw ng mga nigger na kano masapawan at magkandabot atake kay Kai. Wala namang high leaping 7'3" sa NBA. Alam nila na overtake na sila ng Asians. Shout out at Yorme on the go. Kai is very good and bata pa naman siya kaya mas gagaling pa yan. Shout out at user. Swapan kasi ang FIBA. Ayaw nilang umangat ang Philippines. At balitang Olympics naman. LeBron James at Team USA markado ulit sa gintong medalya. Llamado ang Team USA na muling mag-uwi ng men's basketball gold medal sa 2024 Paris Olympics. Pero bago sumabak sa title defense, nagkatuwaan ang US team tungkol sa kani-kanilang nickname sa court at kaninong tag ang pinaka-cool. Siyempre ay puro superstars, kailangan may moniker. At sila-sila na rin ang nagdesisyon kung kanino ang may pinakamaangas, pinakamabangis na bansag. Nag-aagaw kay Kevin Durant bilang best moniker ang King James ni LeBron James at Chef Curry ni Stephen Curry. Sinang-ayunan ito ni Derek White. Aminadong pinag-igsi sa pangalan niya lang ang D. White at book ni Devin Booker. Para kina Anthony Davis, Jrue Holiday at LeBron James, pinakamaangas ang Bamonte, tag ni Bam Adebayo, na binigay sa kanya ni JaVale McGee noong 2020 Tokyo Games pa. Last Olympics, JaVale McGee asked what his real name is. Pambubuko ni Holiday. He was like, "It's probably Bamonte or something." Nadikit na kay Adebayo ang pangalan. Ninominate din ng ilang players si Durant kahit na may marami-raming moniker siya tulad ng Slim Reaper, Durantula, Easy Money at KD. Sleep Reaper, I love that nickname. Sabi pa ni Kevin Durant, "Before I didn't think I was worthy enough for it. I ain't do enough yet, but now." Baka sa susunod, pagdebatihan na rin kung sino ang may best handle at best jumper. Baka pagkatapos ng Paris stint, tatawagin na bawat isa sa kanila na Olympic gold medalist. At ang biggest threats para kay LeBron James at ng Team USA, winning gold medal at the 2024 Paris Olympics, nanalo si King James at ang Team USA ng gintong medalya sa Beijing noong 2008 at muli sa London noong 2012. Ngunit noong 2004, si LeBron James at ang kanyang mga kakampi ay nagwagi ng bronze na para sa Team USA Basketball ay katumbas ng pagtatapos sa huling pwesto. Yan ang mga pamantayan ng Team USA at naiintindihan naman ito. Ang US ay hindi lamang tahanan ng pinakamahusay na liga sa mundo, kundi pati na rin sa daang-daang mga college na nagpo-produce ng mga legitimate players sa iba't ibang bahagi ng mundo. Noong 1992 sa Barcelona Olympics, ang Dream Team captured the imagination of the world. At ito ang nag-set ng expectation para sa Team USA. Anumang bagay na kulang ay ituturing na hindi acceptable. And that expectation has remained, although the team has faltered, not winning the FIBA World Cup since 2014 and losing 6 out of 9 tournaments since 1990. Threat ang France. Bagaman nagkaroon ng mga pagkukulang ang host nation sa ilang mga tune-up games, ang front court ng France na sina Rudy Gobert at Victor Wembanyama ay isang napakatibay na defensive big man duo US team has ever faced. Serbia is another threat too. Kapag humarap ka sa isang manlalaro na nanalo ng 3 sa nakaraang 4 na NBA MVP awards, kabilang pa ang titulo noong 2023, kailangan mong maging handa. Si Nikola Jokic ay kasing delikado sa international competition as he is in the NBA, in large part due to his experience and development process of playing in Serbia when he was younger. Threat din ang Canada, loaded with not just NBA players but star-level players. Ang Canada ay marahil ang pinakamalaking banta sa Team USA sa pangunguna ni Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, isang manlalaro na nasa usapang MVP nung nakaraang season sa NBA, at talagang ang Canada ay isang malakas na kalaban.